Welcome to Tickets to Travel, the business of travel experiences, where we explore how culture, commerce, and wanderlust collide. I'm your host, Mario Bedouin, and today we're talking about a show that has absolutely no chill, and I think we love it for that. Yes, I'm talking about White Lotus. If you've ever finished an episode and immediately Googled, how much is that suite in that hotel, then this episode is for you. We're diving into the White Lotus effect, how the hit HBO Max series has supercharged tourism to its dreamy, dramatic filming locations like Maui, Sicily, and now, of course, Thailand. Season 3 has just dropped, and listen, it's already serving existential dread, elite awkwardness, and a heavy side of family dysfunction. We've got a wealthy, very American family who thinks bonding means screaming at each other in an infinity pool. And of course, a new standout star, young Piper, who has already given us the season rally cry, heard round the timeline in a Southern accent, "Piper, no!" Y'all, I laughed. I cried. I rewound it twice. Behind all of this beautifully chaotic storytelling is Thailand, a stunning, culturally rich country now bracing for a global tourism wave thanks to HBO's cameras and one very dramatic tuk-tuk ride. But as travelers, we've got a job to do here because while the White Lotus gives us satire, style, and steamy scandal, the real places behind the show don't get to yell cut when the crowds start to roll in. Today, we'll unpack what's really happening in these destinations. After the credits roll, we'll look at the tourism spikes in Maui, Sicily, and now Thailand. Dig into the numbers and offer practical ways, yes, you, fellow fan, can enjoy these beautiful places without turning them into real-life cautionary tales. So grab your resort wear, avoid suspicious pineapple drinks, and let's dive into the White Lotus effect. Drama included, colonization not. Let's start where the White Lotus currently has us emotionally and spiritually trapped, Thailand. Season 3 is underway with a new cast of entitled Westerners, and this time we're trading Aperol spritzes for durian smoothies. And the calming chaos of Bangkok. Filming reportedly took place in Koh Samui, Phuket, and Bangkok, with central resort locations at the Four Seasons Koh Samui. The Tourism Authority of Thailand announced a 30% spike in inquiries for Koh Samui accommodations in the weeks following the Season 3 teaser release on Max. Luxury travel search engine Virtuoso reported a 23% increase in Thailand itinerary bookings in Q1 2025 compared to the previous quarter, citing media influences from White Lotus and other pop culture phenomena. So yes, people are watching Armand's spiritual descendants and immediately clicking book now. But what happens when thousands of people rush to the same sleepy beach town for a selfie with a sun lounger? Let's ask Hawaii. Your favorite artists, one click away. Skip the high fees. Skip the hassle. Lock in your seat now at tickets.expotravel.com. The stage is set. Visit tickets.expotravel.com. Your night out starts here. Your audience is listening, but are they engaged? At Expo Travel Media, we create professional, immersive podcasts that capture the attention and keep listeners coming back for more. From concept development to recording, editing, and distribution, we handle it all. So you can focus on what you do best, telling your story. Ready to launch or elevate your podcast? Let's make your voice heard. Visit us at expotravel.com, that's expotravel.com, and let's start the conversation. Back in Season 1, we were introduced to the White Lotus universe, a luxury hotel in Maui with a fantastic view, ambient tension, and one floating body bag. Filmed at the Four Seasons Resort Maui at Wailea, Season 1 aired in July 2021, just as pandemic restrictions were lifting and people were itching for revenge travel. And wow, did they get it? According to the Hawaii Tourism Authority, Maui saw a 23% increase in visitor demand within 4 months of the show's premiere. Especially among luxury travelers, bookings at Wailea area resorts jumped by nearly 35% year over year in late 2021. But here's the plot twist. Maui's infrastructure, already under pressure, couldn't keep up. Local officials began pushing back against overtourism, asking airlines to limit new routes to Kahului Airport and urging travelers to avoid taking resources from locals, especially during drought periods. Then came the devastating wildfires in Lahaina in August 2023, reminding everyone that paradise isn't just a backdrop for drama, it's a real place with real people. If you're inspired to visit Maui because you want to eat pineapple and find your higher self, please also ask how you can help rebuild Lahaina and travel mindfully. Season 2 gave us a new cast, a new location, and new reasons to be paranoid about our partners. Filmed at the San Domenico Palace, a Four Seasons hotel in Taormina, Sicily, Season 2 premiered in October 2022 and caused an immediate tourism explosion. Italy's National Tourism Agency reported a 47% increase in travel searches for Sicily after the show aired. Taormina saw a 300% rise in hotel inquiries in late 2022 compared to the previous year. 300%, guys. And if you're wondering, yes, the San Domenico was fully booked months in advance. They even introduced a White Lotus experience package complete with a tour of filming locations, aperitivo hour, and access to that iconic cliffside pool. Dead bodies not included, of course. But Sicily faced the same problems that Maui did. Higher costs for locals, stress on the environment, and a sense that travelers were arriving with more curiosity for Daphne and Harper's gossip rather than Sicilian culture. All right, now that we've emotionally revisited 3 different murder-adjacent vacations, what have we learned? Sustainable travel tips for White Lotus tourists. I'm looking at all of you who, again, was probably Googling those hotels the moment you saw that teaser trailer. For starters, travel off-peak. Don't visit a White Lotus location in the same exact month it aired. Choose shoulder seasons when the pressure's lower on local infrastructure. And prices are better, too, overall. Secondly, support local, not just luxury. Book tours and guides through local operators. Eat at restaurants not shown on TV and spend beyond the resort. Really get into the culture. And respect the community. Don't turn someone's home into your photo op. Be conscious of the resources like water and energy, especially in remote island destinations. Ask about impact. Choose hotels and travel providers who actually practice sustainability, not just say it on Instagram. And most importantly, give back, especially in Maui. Consider donating to local recovery funds or volunteering a few hours during your trip. Travel isn't just about what you take in, it's what you leave behind as well. Because at the end of the day, the White Lotus is fiction, but the places, the people, the ecosystems, they're all 100% real. So whether you're booking your next tropical escape, dreaming of espresso in Taormina, or just hoping you don't end up in a season 4 plot twist, remember, travel can be beautiful and responsible. The White Lotus may have made these destinations famous, but you get to decide whether you show up as a thoughtful guest or the next body bag. Ooh, that's gruesome. Thanks for joining me on Tickets to Travel, the business of travel experiences. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review for more travel insights, trends, and drama-free destination dives. Until next time, travel well, tip generously, and please, don't trust anyone named Greg, all right?
Attention travel and ticketing innovators. Whether you're a startup disrupting the industry or an established company ready to take your distribution strategy to the next level, Expo Travel is your ultimate partner in online travel and ticketing distribution. We specialize in helping businesses of all sizes optimize their operations, expand their reach, and unlock new revenue streams. And for startups looking to grow, we partnered with top venture capital syndicates to help you secure the funding you need to turn bold ideas into thriving businesses. From refining businesses to scaling operations and raising capital, Expo Travel is here to drive your success. Visit Expo Travel today. That's xpotravel.com for a consultation. And let's transform the way the world travels, one innovation at a time. Expo Travel, because the future of travel and ticketing starts with you.